court steps back from the typical courtroom drama and focuses not so much on one case in depth, but rather allows the audience to be voyeurs of what goes on in each room at a courthouse. Seeing several cases being defended and prosecuted at the same time raises questions about the process of applying the law to the public citizen. At the centre is a standard procedure, but it is never an absolute. The lawyers, plaintiffs and defendants all stretch the limits of what a courtroom procedure will allow. Some judges work exactly by the book, though there is one renegade who has exasperated what it means to be a member of society today. And there's another loophole of the law. The magistrate and jury are human, as are the defending and prosecuting QCs. What happens if there's a certain bias towards a defendant or a plaintiff? Is there any such thing as fair, unbiased trials? The court depicts the lawyers in and out of their roles. As citizens on the street like you and I, they still burn toast, miss the bus, and arrive at work late and unkempt. This contrast shows that court proceedings are a staged performance of propriety that bear little resemblance to real life in the kitchen or on a bicycle ride to work. The range of society depicted in different courtrooms spans from the bottom of the heap to the rich and powerful at the top. One thug gives evidence against another, while outside of the courtrooms 3 law firms are being seduced by Highgrove Estate, the royal residence, where there is a case of embezzlement to solve. High society is depicted with a definite air of satire, with its childish and hideously bourgeois characters. Class divisions are well and truly obvious, and even the law firms have to play up to what the upper crust expects of them. This narrative thread is effective in capturing the bitchy, edgy competitiveness between the different law firms at social events, but it also shows them in their vulnerability. Each has an underlying insecurity about becoming infamous within legal circles for representing certain cases: a murdered husband, a woman accused of killing her baby. It's not so much about whether they are guilty or innocent, but about the life circumstances that lead to the crime, or to the innocence, whichever the case may be. This courtroom drama is guaranteed to get the passive viewer off their backside and thinking about some big issues without having to be too heavy. What gets in the way of freedom? What puts us at cross purposes with others to result in extreme consequences? Us? The law? These questions are complex, but the court raises them successfully.